Good evening, Internet, and welcome to Top Shit 136. And the war gets worse. Allow me to show you the new galaxy map. So here we are. I'm at the system of G. We're not far from the original Maelstrom. That's down here, I think. But you can see here we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas where the Maelstroms or the Thargoids have arrived, and yeah, things do not seem to be going well for humanity. Just having a look here, you can see that we've now got 26 systems in Thargoid Alert, 41 systems in Thargoid Invasion, 106 are controlled, and 5 are, well, let's see, they're the Maelstroms. Now, the problem that I think we've all had, or people have had with this, is that we're now a week in, and I know the Anti-Xeno Initiative put an awful lot of effort into this system that I'm going to now, which is HIP 23716, which is an invasion. And if I click on this system, you can actually see what the progress is. So we've got one station that's damaged, one port that's been abandoned, and the Thargoids are under there's a port under attack at the moment. Now this means that the damaged station, that is your typical run in, get the refugees and run out. However, the port under attack, that is the system where there's actually a conflict zone around the port, which is a brand new scenario, which is where we're going to go and check now, actually. So, but the whole point was that the Anti-Xeno Initiative put a phenomenal amount of resources into this, and they were hoping that they were making good progress. It seemed to be that they were making good progress. However, as you can see here, they didn't manage to clear the system. Now, there's an obvious bug here because it says Thargoid invasion in 1 week, 5 days. That's not true. It's actually, they've got the W and the D the wrong way around. It's actually 6 days, and there's only one active port remaining in this place. So yes. Now the main issue that we've got here is that every week until the Thursday, the community has to get the purple bar all the way to the top. If you manage to do that in 1 week, the system goes into post-Thargoid recovery. However, at the end of the week, if you haven't done it, your progress is set back to 0. And yeah, that causes a problem. Now, there does seem to be some existing issues at the moment. Conflict zones don't seem to be exactly working as intended. We've had the 14.01 patch, which was updated last Thursday. But yeah, there's a few things that we really need to get sorted or smoothed out. At the moment, their known issues is mission boards are not loading as intended. AX conflict zones around bases are failing to progress. Now that's actually quite the big one, because obviously if you don't win the conflict zone, you don't get the acknowledgement that things are working. Phase time countdowns week instead of days. Yeah, that's what they already know. And fleeing and distant interceptors at surface in settlements, they're invisible. You can't see them. So yeah, there's still a few issues to sort out. I know that people in the Anti-Xeno Initiative are quite, not upset, but they're finding it disheartening that any progress they do during a week has been lost. So yeah, so let's go and see what this system's like. Now I am in my Anti-Xeno crate Mark II. I have switched out all my Guardian weapons for the old style Anti-Xeno ones. Now there's a CG in progress now, which will allow the engineers to upgrade or come up with new anti-Xeno weapons. But that's running until February. It's huge, the amount of stuff that we've got to do here. And I am also, I have to say, after a week or so, out of practice. So you can see here I have my missile racks and my multi-cannons. The missile racks have been upgraded extensively. So that's going to be interesting.
Restrictions are now lifted. Have a safe trip, Commander.
And of course I've never been in this other system before, so I got no idea what it's like. Now the other thing that happens a lot in these invasion systems is Thargoids now interdict you, which we will probably have to deal with. So you get your hyperdiction where you're trying to get to somewhere, and you got your interdiction where Thargoids pull you out to supercruise, which they've never done before. Okay, let's just get the discovery scanner on this one. 7 bodies. You know, I don't know why I'm actually scanning this, because chances are this ship will survive. I've seen a lot of people try this for the first time, and they don't last long. Oh, there's a biological there. Yeah, that's the other thing. Biologicals, they've been doing some balancing on that, because they made the biologicals very, very, how shall I put it? Not expensive, rewarding. There we are. Over rewarding, actually.
System scan.
So they've gone and balanced that out, they say. Apparently people were handing in that much data that they were going to exobiologist elite within one big data dump, and that was not the intended consequence. It does mean, however, that if I have a look at mine, yeah, I'm now, I was about halfway through compiler, and they've gone and whacked my exobiology rank right down to the beginning of compiler, which I hate to think what my other commander's down to, because she was at the one level below elite in exobiology. Right, so here we go. Now I'm expecting a hyperdiction, and of course I still haven't set up the hotkey for the field neutralizer, which I should have done. Alright, we're doing okay so far. Oh, there we go. Right, and I cannot change my blasted fire groups. Should have done that beforehand. Right, where are we? Collect, there, full. Now normally, as long as I'm not up against the basilisk here, I should be fine. I can't see anything there. Oh, there he is. You can see him just in the background. Come on, jump. Oh. There we go. Hopefully we won't get another hyperdiction. But one thing that you do notice is that I'm actually still 16.5 light years away. So I've used all my fuel, and that's causing a problem for the fuel rats, because people are they're trying to get somewhere, they keep on getting hyperdicted, and they're using the fuel, and then they're getting to the system and then finding, hang on, I haven't got enough fuel to jump along. So that's something to keep an eye on. Right, here we are. Now, do we have a nav beacon? We do have a nav beacon. So I'm going to head to that nav beacon now, because I don't have time to scan the entire system. Now, I don't see any these ships interdicting me at all yet, or flying about, so... Oh, we're going to miss the nav beacon. Now we've got a low intensity Thargoid conflict zone. You can see at the top there the shadows are flickering a little. That's actually an improvement, because the shadows were flickering far too much before, but they've gone and improved it. It's not totally fixed, but it is a vast improvement. Right, so there's that. Boing. Well, that caused a clunk on my shields, didn't it? Those things are practically invulnerable. Right, so we've got the system scan downloaded. So if we look at the system map, we can have a look at how things are. Now, anywhere where it's got a cross round it, it means that basically it's abandoned. So, port's been abandoned here. So if I go to the map, you can see all the planetary, all the Odyssey things that are now marked as abandoned. So I'm going to have a look at one of those. And this is, of course, the actual port that's under attack by Thargoids. And we've got this one here where the station is damaged. So I think we can do rescue missions in that one. But yeah, the first thing that you notice is that we've got a damaged station and an abandoned port on this one. So let's see what's damaged. We've got that one which is damaged. So I've yet to see that. So I think what we'll do is first of all we'll go to one of the abandoned Odyssey ports and see what it looks like. Then we'll go and have a look at the damaged ports, and then we'll have a fly around Wataka Station and see what happens. So, do here. We'll just select that one there, Sharp Chemistry Foundry, and see what's there. Now we might get interdicted along the way, so this might be interesting. Notice that there's no traffic around the beacons. That is brand new. Normally there's traffic always around the beacons. Yeah, I think the main issue that people have had is the fact that the Thargoid progress was reset at the end of the server tick. Every Thursday the servers are basically reset or are refreshed, and it does look like that the any progress that we had made during that week has been lost. We don't know why Frontier decided to do this. Perhaps they thought it was going to be too easy, but Bruce, one of the community managers, and Bruce said that they are looking at the figures and things will be adjusted accordingly. I mean, at the moment we've lost 105 systems, and on top of that there are 26 in an invasion state. I think, just let me double check that. So the Thargoid War is now, oh blast it, that is a bug with my joystick of all things. So we'll just have to leave the galaxy map for the moment. Just quickly let me set the yeah, believe it or not, this is not an Elite Dangerous problem. This is a X52 problem. Got a malfunctioning joystick, but I've got a workaround for the moment. There we go. Right. So if I go back to the galaxy map, see, yeah, So at the moment, yeah, 26 in alert, 41 which are in this state, which is invasion, and 106 which are Thargoid controlled. Now, according to Frontier, we have now got 5 weeks to try and save these systems left. So, and there's another. If you get about 16 or 20 systems to each Thargoid, it starts off with almost 200 systems being controlled by the Thargoids. It's quite a foothold. And then if every 8 weeks or so we lose more systems, because I don't see us being able to turn back, well, considering that the resources that the Anti-Xeno Initiative threw into this system, it didn't seem that they made much of a difference. Admittedly, the progress in this week has been a lot better than the progress of last week, so I don't know if Frontier have fixed anything in the background. The problem is I don't think they'd tell us if they did, because they want it to be all secretive and you have to deal with narrative and all that kind of stuff. Because they could just brush it off as, well, the Thargoids had special abilities that stopped that thing being registered. And to be honest, they want it to be frightening to begin with. You do want it to be frightening to begin with. However, you do want to give players a little bit of hope. Not much, but a little bit of hope that they can make a difference. Oh, we've got people coordinating because I'm in the Mobius group. As you can see Commander Salt there talking to people. So this is the Foundry. Oh, and look, there's things I can scan here as well. Didn't like that. There we go. Try that. Okay, and we'll get out in, of course, the Scorpion, because Scorpion rules.
Low gravity warning.
Ow. So this just looks like an abandoned settlement then. It's just powered down, nobody about. No bodies either. Must admit, I do like the atmospheric detailing around this. Right, well, there's something interesting. We have incoming Thargoids if you stay too long. Right, let's get out of here. I hope we can get out of here, actually. Looks like just scouts, to be honest.
Warning. Shield breach attack. Under attack. Taking damage.
Yeah, here comes the caustic missile.
Frame shield drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
And we're away. Caustic missile didn't hit. So there you have it. If you hang around one of the abandoned ports, you don't get a chance to basically scavenge because the Thargoids turn up. Now I wonder what would happen if I activated the port and switched onto the anti-ship defences. That would be interesting. That's something that I need to test. So, moving on from there, we will try and have a look at the damaged station. Now, we have never seen a damaged outpost before. So this will be interesting. Oh! Now we've got an interdiction by a Thargoid. And these are a heck of a lot worse. Oh right, look at that, just gone. New data discovered. Thargoid interdiction telemetry. Wow. Now, as long as you're not up against a basilisk, you should be able to outrun them. And that looks as if doesn't look like a basilisk to me. Doesn't seem to be gaining. So let's try it.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1, engage.
And we're away. Right. So 4,000 light seconds away. And we've just been intercepted. So what does the codex say about that? Discoveries, xenobiological, Thargoid pods. Well, nothing there about that data. Oh, Commander Crash is online. So again, looking at this system, the Thargoid War itself, we get help if we destroy Thargoid craft, we support human forces in conflict zones, assist evacuation efforts, and complete missions. So this cycle ends in 5 days, and at the moment, if we lose this cycle, we will lose Wakada Station, which is the last, that one there. Which I'm assuming it needs to take out the planetary port and the outpost in order to win the system. Which... oh no, hang on. It's got to be in Thargoid Invasion for 1 week, 5 weeks and 1 day. There we go. And welcome to Wolf Orbital. As you can see here, this place does not look in a good shape. Now I do believe I can still land, but I'm not quite so sure what I can do. It's an evacuation protocol. So this is very similar to the situation around a planetary port. Just have a look at the contacts. Doesn't seem to be anything there I can scoop, but it does look to be in a bad way. And there you have it. It's yeah, it's falling apart at the seams, and I don't have any passenger cabins to rescue people with, which is obviously a bad sign. So that's new. Normally it's been just the big stations which have been set on fire, but now we've got outposts and planetary ports as well.
Frameshift drive charging.
It looks like both the Old Horizons installations and the Odyssey installations, when they're abandoned, they're not on fire. There's just basically the Thargoids attack you as soon as you land, which, yeah. Right. Well, if that's the case, let's see what we've got close to us. I think we might go after something.
This system is crawling with Thargoids. If we don't push them back, we'll be overrun. Think you can handle it?
So here we are. Oh, damn it. With a caustic missile incoming. Just standard Marauder variant here. Oh, it's quite a lot of them as well. Oh, got him. Excellent.
Target destroyed.
Another Marauder right here. Let's take him out. We'll get 4. Then we'll come into the station and repair. Because... ah, there's a regenerator. That's the one I want. Take out the regenerators, then it makes things easy for the rest of us. Frame shift anomaly, that is an interceptor coming in. Boom. Now, if you're doing rescues, you've got to actually rescue while under fire for the Thargoids. That's a new one. Oh, there goes another one. How are we doing? Damn, there's another regenerator somewhere. Can't see it. Straight into the cloud. Now normally what I would do in this case right, so I can proceed to landing pad 3. There we have it. it. Now I know I'm for the next couple of days I will be here. I will be trying to defend this base. And oh, someone fired a decom limpet at me. That was nice. So refuel, repair, starport services. I'm hoping that the crew lounge is available because it's not great because I don't have my AX pilot with me and I really needed it to. Oh, and you get missions as well. Look at this. Mission board. Got extra Thargoid missions, so you can eliminate 10 Basilisk interceptors, destroy 55 Thargoid scouts, destroy 60 destroy. Oh my goodness! And what do you get for that? So you know that's possible for me actually. I could probably do that. And of course, when you actually score one of these missions, it will help. So. At the moment, as you can see, everything is on fire and under attack, and I've got a week to make a contribution to try and save this station. So that's it for this top shift. We are definitely at war, and things for humanity are not going well. See you for next top shift and Lave Radio. Bye.